everyone, today I'm gonna be discussing the topic of paranoid schizophrenia. That's probably why you clicked on this video, to get some information if you have been recently diagnosed with it. So I'm just gonna go over the basics and then I'm gonna talk in my experience. So keep on watching. So paranoid schizophrenia, I'll look over here because my notes are over there. It's a kind of psychosis, which means your mind and your body aren't agreeing with the reality. It affects how you think and how you behave. People with paranoid schizophrenia has an unreasonable suspicions towards other people or their family or friends. And it can make it hard to have a job, run errands, just having contact with your family or friends. Although it's a long-time illness, there is medication you can take for it, which I'm gonna go in a little bit later in this video. But now I'm just gonna go over the topics, the symptoms. One of them is that you think people is trying to hurt you, say poisoning your food, or someone you walk past, if you walk past a stranger and you think he's gonna draw a knife and go and stab you. Or it could be just if you have a friend over, for example, and you're really good friends with them and you trust them, when it's like a sleepover, and when the friend sleeps over, you think that friend is gonna try to kill you because you're all alone. And also it may be trying to poison your food. You can know your drinks. Also, I know from my experience, when if I can't leave a beverage unattended, because then I will think that somebody has poisoned it while I was away and they try to kill me. So yeah. And the next symptom is you think the government or FBI or some other big corporation is trying to hurt you or spy on you. They're spying on you mostly. Sometimes for me, I can sit and watch the news and then I can instantly think that, for example, if I ran earlier that day, I went for a run, and then later when I see the news, there's a commercial with running or something like that, and then I'll think, okay, they saw me running, they're spying on me, that kind of thinking. Also, you are seeing, hearing, and tasting things that other people can't taste, hear, or see. Also, you have difficulty you have difficulty thinking clearly, which means, I think, when I'm hallucinating, and hearing voices, it's difficult to me to concentrate, because I have to use all my energy on listening to all this crap, I would say, because it's not nice things they say to me, but all this crap they say and all the things I see, and I have to process that, and that's kind of hard, I think, for someone with paranoid schizophrenia. Also, there's a rapid decline in self-care, which means maybe you have a hard time brushing your teeth, maybe you have a hard time showering, maybe you have a hard time putting on some clean, nice clothes, or having trouble changing your sheets so it feels nice when you lay in them. So that's kind of something also to be aware of. And the last symptom I have on this list, and there's many more, is just a couple of symptoms I've taken that I can relate to. And the last symptom is withdrawing from friends and family, which means that you might be in a psychosis where you think your mom or dad or sister or friends are trying to kill you, so you just lock yourself in the room and because you're safe there, no one can come in there, or you lock yourself up in your apartment because no one can come and like to hurt you there. So that's kind of it. That's it for the symptoms. Now I want to tell some of my story. I'm just gonna do it quickly because this video is already too long. But I was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia about 1 year and a half, 2 years ago. I think I was just about to turn 18. And I was kind of scared when I got that diagnosis because I was like, oh my god, that's insane, people who has that diagnosis. Because you see in the movies, you see in series, you see that the crazy person is always the one with schizophrenia. But I'm just gonna tell you that a study shows that people with schizophrenia is actually more victims than being the abuser, if you understand what I mean. So people with paranoid schizophrenia isn't that they're not violent, but they can be if they're paranoid. Like I know for myself that if someone is trying to get in my room and I feel really paranoid, I can be kind of angry and snappy, like snap at them, even though it's friends or family. Also, where was I? Like my diagnosis history. So when I got that diagnosis, I was just like, okay, fine, I don't have that. That ain't true, but I have that diagnosis because of the way I act and the way I think. Also, I'm sorry I say so much, but I'm trying to think. When I think I was in 19, I really got into the disease, and it hit really hard, and I got hospitalized in a psychiatric ward. And that was the first time I got medicine or medication. I got Abilify, if you know what I don't know how it translates to English, but it's called Abilify in Denmark. I tried that and that was horrible. Like I know some people that love that medication. They say it helps them a lot. But it did not do that for me. It made me feel like I wanted to crawl out of my own skin and just like I couldn't sit still. I was just like running. But then I decided to not have that drug medication anymore. So, but go forward like a year after, like when I'm 20 now, and I have tried, and I kid you not, 12 different medications, and I am just right now finding the medication that's good for me. Because first of all, I have anxiety, so I get 600 milligrams of we call it lyrica, I think it's called, I don't know. And I have now, like I said in my previous video, that I'm up to 600 milligrams of quetiapine or Seroquel. That is the same, but it's the thing that the medication I have is it's a different name, but it's still the same like things that are in Seroquel and quetiapine. So it's just because it's deposit medication, so it makes what it means. Deposit medication is just where you swallow the pills. I get 2 pills, so 300 each, and they slowly push some of the medication out, so you get a slow rise, so you don't just take 600 and bam, it works. It's like going up, and then when it hits like 24 hours, I think it goes down again. But I've of course have it before it goes down again. But I would recommend that drug because I think it's so good, because I am hearing less and I'm seeing less and like feeling different. I don't feel that different. I feel a little different. Maybe I'm a little happier, but I also started going to the gym, so that might be also why. So yeah, I think that was just it for this video. If you want to share experience down below, please do that. If you have any topics you want me to talk about, please feel free to write it down in the comments, because I will gladly do it. I hope you all have a nice day. Bye!